How's it going? I I fucking hate 9 to 5 jobs, and I want to make a living doing what I love. Um, Truly, I think money's an illusion. Basically, I think money was made by man to control man, so that way man must contribute to the betterment of society. Because if you think about it, what does money do? What is money? We can't live without money, which is earned by our actions, our time, what we're able to create and do to better benefit someone else in order to give us this piece of paper, almost like a reward. This piece of paper that is continuously printed every year. It's useless. Realistically, it's useless. It's numbers on a screen. I mean, unless it's something tangible like cash, which, even though it's continuously printed, it's also worthless. Anyways, what a job does is it gives you a stability of having this piece of paper, of survival, of having this piece of paper that controls your life, that keeps you tied down, that security of having that consistently, something that you can plan on having. You know, if you work a 9 to 5 job, you're going to get paid roughly X amount of dollars this day, and it makes us feel safe, and all around it's a good system, but it's a system I don't want to be a part of. There's so many other ways to make money out there just by creating something beautiful, something that's yours, that's yourself, expressing yourself. The internet is a beautiful example of this. We have people living fully independently, making videos of themselves, like just talking or doing whatever their creative mind thinks of. And that's transformed our world. That's opened up such a possibility in our lifetime that it's something even our ancestors couldn't comprehend. They couldn't imagine not doing something physical in order to obtain a piece of paper, like to obtain something of value. Me right here, I pulled out my camera, sat down, and just started talking. Anybody out there can just sit down and start creating something of their own, something that they love, something that they love to do, something that they are passionate about. It doesn't have to be a trap. You don't have to be stuck working this boo-foo 9 to 5, minimum wage job to get by. And it's incredible to me that we still all agree that we're gonna work jobs. Content is just something that's astounding to create. And I'm starting this journey as something that I don't want to become necessarily famous. I don't want to have everybody knowing who I am. I want to have, a small community of people that I can talk to and kind of resonate with and share just thoughts and philosophies and ideas of how this life really works and just what's truly important in life. Because if you look at like our school systems, our school systems are out of date. We are taught to be dependent on someone else, to rely on, the permission of someone else or the knowledge of someone else in order to do something, asking to use the restroom, having to raise your hand to stand up, raising your hand to speak. We're conditioned into this way of this is how we have to behave from such a young age, and it's scarily, everybody knows the scary correlation between schools and prisons. That alone is scary. But what's scarier is we have people who are having their hands held all the way up until the ages, 17, 18, or, through college, maybe, 20, 21, 22, and then they're just kind of thrown out into the world, with kind of no, no guidance on how this really works. And the older I get, I'm only 19, but the older I get, the more I realize nobody really knows what the fuck they're doing. At, at 19 years old, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. You're just kind of finding yourself, getting out of that high school environment, that toxic just place that's corroded with, inauthenticity. People who will put on a show to kind of impress others, and that's very judgmental. And you're just kind of thrown out into the world now. It's just like nobody really cares what you dress like, how you talk, what car you drive, like what, nothing like that. What phone you have, nothing of that sort matters anymore. You get out into the world and you realize you just have all this freedom that's been here waiting for you, that you can do more than what these people have told you your whole life. You don't have to go to college. If college is your route, if you have a passion and college is a necessity in order to achieve that passion, then go for it. I'm not gonna tell anyone what to do. You live your life however you want to. Just don't, as long as you're not harming anybody, I see no harm in just living your life, man. But college, the idea of college is kind of ingrained in our brains since a child. And all it is, in my personal opinion, is a money grab. Because nowadays especially, there's people out there, they have PhDs, 2 PhDs, and they're still struggling to find a job, or they have a job that pays significantly less than what they are qualified to be paid. And we have people living in debts for this, from signing, 18, 19-year-olds signing up for, $50, $100, $150,000 of debt. I can't even buy a house, they wouldn't even offer me a house loan, but I can go spend $150,000 on some classes and some books. My goal with this channel is just to reach out to people, reach out and just spread positivity, spread good light, and just be a good light for everyone else. And to show people how good life can be, and how important having a positive mindset and an open mind can be. And I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be rich. I just want to be able to go out and explore the world, take pictures, take some videos, and be able to just live like that. Make a living by going out and living the life others have never seen. And showing others that it's possible to go out and live that life yourself. That, you don't have to succumb to the 9 to 5, or you don't have to be part of this matrix, that you can go out and do something and transform the world and affect others in such a positive way. So, if anybody ends up watching this, if I end up uploading this, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you.